The swim and dive team takes home yet another conference title. The women's basketball team gets a big win on the road, and men have a shot at the top seed in the conference tournament. Those stories and more next on Inside Owl Athletics. Welcome to this week's show. As always, I'm Tyler DeRosa. The women of Keene State Swim and Dive are celebrating another LEC championship. This is the 13th year in a row KSC Swim and Dive has brought home the title. They did it this time by dominating 8 events. Junior Madison Pachulis took first in the 100 breaststroke with a time of 1:08.05. Sophomore Samantha Dickinson took home first in the 100 freestyle, clocking in at 54.4. Senior Katie Brandeberry won the 200 freestyle event with a time of 1:57.87. In the 500 freestyle, junior Molly O'Connor took home the title with a 5-minute 30-second swim. Junior Sophie Hayes swept the butterfly events, winning the 100 in 57.42. Then she won the 200 butterfly in 2:14.52. As a team, the Owls swept the relay events. Samantha Dickinson, Madison Pachulis, Sophie Hayes, and Kristen Simono won the 200 medley relay in 1:51.55. The team of Erin Morley, Lauren Arsenault, Molly O'Connor, and Katie Brandeberry took home the 400 freestyle relay in 3 minutes, 49.74 seconds. Brandeberry says she could see the improvement the team has made throughout the season.
Team has gotten so much better. You can definitely see it in going into each new meet, how people improve and how they handle the different meets.
Brandeberry and the team are gearing up for the New England Intercollegiate Swimming and Diving Championships at MIT on February 21st through the 23rd. The women's basketball team picked up a big win in their last road game of the season Monday night. The Owls started this game strong, jumping out to a 7-4 lead with help from this three by Heen Tatch. Keene took a 21-12 lead into the second and had their strongest defensive stand of the season, limiting Fitchburg to only 3 points in the quarter. Keene would go into the break leading 38-15, but the Falcons would not go away. In the second half, Angelina Marazzi would drill this three-pointer, but it did little to shrink Keene's 23-point lead. Tamara Gagne responded with a shot of her own, and that put the game away. The Owls went on to win 66-39. Saturday, the Owls traveled to Rhode Island College for a tough LEC matchup. Sophomore guard Lily Schleiman continued her hot streak, pacing the Owls with 21 points. This three got the Owls on the board first, but after that, the anchorwoman found the basket. Lucia McBurrow's bucket here gave RSC a 17-point lead going into the second quarter. More offense from the home team made it 36-15 at the half. The Owls found some spark in the second half. This three by Heen Tatch stopped a 6-0 RSU run. Emily McPadden also hit from beyond the arc, but it wasn't enough. The Owls would fall 60-42. The men's team rolled into Rhode Island looking to complete a season sweep of the Anchormen. The two teams traded blows and the lead back and forth in the first half. Ty Nichols got this steal and slam dunk, giving the Owls momentum. He then struck again, hitting this three-pointer that gave Keene State a slim 42-38 lead at halftime. Second half, the Anchor men kept it close, but the Owls soared ahead with 12 minutes to go. James Inozie made this layup and got fouled, leading him to score the and one a minute later. Then, a shower of threes rained down from Kyle Santoro, putting Keene up by double digits in the closing minute. The Owls won 87-68. Saturday, the second-place Owls will host first-placed Eastern Connecticut. This game has huge implications for the conference tournament. The winner will lock up the #1 seed in the LEC tournament and get a bye into the semifinals. So, a Keene State win puts Eastern Connecticut in second. But if EastCon wins, Keene State will be seeded third, with the second seed to be determined by the winners of other games. An Owls loss would also force them to have a quarterfinal game at home on February 19th. Western Connecticut has the 4th seed already secured. UMass Boston and Plymouth State are guaranteed either 5th or 6th, depending on their games Saturday. A big part of the Owls' push to the top of the conference has been the big man in the middle. We're talking about sophomore center James Inozie. Inside Owl Athletics' Matt Holdeman talked to Big James this week about his role on the team.
He shoots, he scores, and his shoe size? Well, let's just say big.
And it helps that you're taller than everyone too, so why not?
He's the Owls' starting center, Big James Inozie. Standing at 6 feet 6 inches tall Inozie is one of the Owls' key players on offense, averaging over 15 points per game this season, and that's mainly because it doesn't matter how many players are defending him.
During offense, I'm usually looking to score because that's usually my first option. Because if I have the mismatch, I'm going to score. But if I don't, I usually get triple teamed a lot, double teamed sometimes, mostly double teamed.
And if you can't score, draw the foul, because Big James is pretty good at shooting free throws too. He knocks down nearly 70% of his free throws, and he goes to the line 6.5 times per game on average. On defense, Inozie tries to be a big presence in the paint.
On defense, usually I just look to just try to lock my guy up. I usually try to hold him to under 10, 5, whatever it is, hold him to 0 if I can.
Inozie has been excelling at basketball since kindergarten. Playing in college was always a goal.
I ended up picking Keene State. Was the environment. Coach Kane, I really liked him as a coach, like the person he was. I'm seeing like what program he's trying to build here, and I want to be a part of that. I want to help him.
But it wasn't just Coach Kane that led Inozie to Keene. It was also an old teammate.
I only knew one person before, Kyle Santora. We played on the same team back in high school, and he liked this place, and he was one of the reasons why I also came here.
And now, Big James is here to stay. You can catch him on the court at Spalding Gym for all of the men's home games. For Inside Owl Athletics, I'm Matt Holderman.
Inozie holds the second highest points per game average on the team, behind only Ty Nichols. 3 Owls are picking up Little East Conference awards this week. Freshman diver Brianna Feldman is the LEC Rookie Diver of the Week. Feldman took third in both the 1-meter and 3-meter dives at the LEC Championships. Junior distance runner Lauren Perkowski is the Women's Track Athlete of the Week. She recently posted the fastest 3,000-meter time in the LEC so far this year. That time of 10 minutes, 5 seconds is also the 22nd fastest in the nation. And Ty Nichols is the conference Men's Basketball Player of the Week. Nichols averaged 25.5 points, 6 rebounds, and 7.5 assists last week. He also averaged 3.5 steals and 1.5 blocks during the 2-win week for the Owls. Your Owl Athletes of the Week are a pair of conference champion swimmers. Junior Sophie Hayes swept the butterfly events for the 3rd consecutive year, and she'll be looking to go for a career sweep next year as a senior. And current senior Katie Brandenberry is celebrating her individual 200 freestyle win and a win in the 400 freestyle relay. Congratulations to all of our Athletes of the Week. We're continuing our preview of spring sports this week with men's lacrosse. Their first game of the season is coming up February 23rd at RPI. Inside Owl Athletics correspondent Kayla Prisco is in the studio with one of the team's captains, Charlie Malloy.
Charlie, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
You have gone undefeated in conference play 4 years in a row, and Keene has also gone undefeated 5 years in a row in the LEC tournament. How are you going to keep up with this success?
Well, Coach T does a great job every year of bringing in a high-powered freshman class, which does a good job of keeping pushing people to push themselves to the limits every day and really try to make themselves the best they can be, which is what we've continued to do and how our success is carried.
And with this conference success, you've never gotten past the first round of NCAAs. How are you going to do better in the postseason?
Well, like we said, with he brings in a high-powered class every year, and it's really important to us that we need to keep our focus going throughout the season, because sometimes as the season goes, guys tend to get a little lax and get off topic, but we're really trying to emphasize staying on task this year and thinking of the final goal.
And you lost 7 seniors last year of them graduating. How is this affecting the team this season?
Well, we definitely lost some big guys last year with Paul Beeling and Hunter Arnold being out, but we've had the junior class, now seniors, has stepped up big and really have taken on the roles to fill their spots, and we've had a really big freshman class, about 20 guys coming in. So that's really helped out a lot in helping guys push and keeping us reloading for the next season.
And you won Defensive Player of the Year in the LEC. How are you going to improve for your final season at Keene State?
I'm really just trying to focus on my game and trying to play my game the best and keep doing what I did last season.
Well, Charlie, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
The Owls will open the season on February 23rd against RPI at 1 p.m.
Titles will be on the track, and the top seed in the LEC men's basketball tournament will be decided right here on campus. Those are the highlights of your weekend sports calendar. Saturday, the indoor track and field team heads to the Plymouth for LEC championships. Saturday is also senior day for basketball. Eastern Connecticut will be here for their regular season ending doubleheader. The women start at 1 and the men will tip at 3. It's a Red Oak game. wear red to show your school spirit and support heart health awareness. This is one you will not want to miss. Check out KeenOwls.com for the latest schedule updates. Remember, you can watch all Keene State home contests through the Owl Athletic website. Just go to KeenOwls.com, click the Game Day tab, and then select Live Broadcasts. Again, that's KeenOwls.com, Game Day, Live Broadcasts. That's all for this week. For all of us here at Inside Owl Athletics, I'm Tyler DeRosa. Thanks for watching.